Hey, you want to know how to actually get those goals done? Stay right here. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jacob Carr, and I'm the CEO of Epiphany Consulting LLC, and I want to welcome you to another Aha Monday. It is Aha Monday. We are here. Very beautiful Monday, the day that we celebrate Martin Luther King Day, the day that we celebrate a man who had a dream in this country. And so I am so jazzed up to be here in my studio talking to you about dreams, because we're going to talk about, we broke down last week from dreams to goals. This week we're going to talk about how we take those goals from tasks to goals and get those goals actually done and knock those things out in our life. I am a certified high performance coach. I work with people across the country on how they can accomplish more. Not just individuals, but organizations as well too. That's where I got started off, was working with organizations. Now we help individuals as well be able to accomplish more. I love these Aha Mondays because these are my opportunities just to kind of talk about things that I love, which is accomplishing goals. These are things that have helped me be able to lose 150 pounds in my life. These are things that have helped me go from bankruptcy to taking a business and making a terrific business and a terrific living and being able to be a great provider for my family. And so I love this stuff. And so I really love talking about dreams and goals and how we put those things together. And that's one of the biggest things, is dreaming and then achieving. So without any further delay, let's talk about how we take tasks into goals and to be able to get those things done. Understand this: dreams are essential. They are essential. We talked about this last week, that it is essential to dream in your life. But dreams alone are not enough. They are not enough. What we need are goals. And so last week we talked about how to get from dreams to goals, how we figure out how to really set sizable steps to get to our dreams and how to concentrate on those sizable steps. But having goals is not enough, because we can say, oh, I got goals. You know, you see hashtag relationship goals, hashtag whatever goals. As far as that doesn't mean anything, because it's still, you have to move toward those things. And so those little steps, those smaller steps that we take are tasks. And so we have to take tasks and then move them towards our goals. Our tasks are things that take us toward those success markers so that we can see that we're actually moving toward it. So now we get down to the daily nitty gritty of this thing. So, you know, everybody can tell you need to dream, you need to have goals. We're going to talk about how we take the tasks to do it. So let's say that your goal is to save $100 a month. Then that means that our task would be that we would need to save around $25 a week. Maybe we save 51 a week and zero the next week, and we've worked it out that way. But still, the task is to save $25 a week. So now when we're taking our task and what we're doing within a week, whether maybe it's eating out instead of eating the food that we have at the house, whether it's buying something that may be a luxury item or those things, now we have to look at it and say, is this task actually leading me to my goal? Does it further my goal and the thing it is that I want to be able to accomplish? So we keep those dreams really vivid. We keep them in front of us. Remember last week I talked about, I went to a vision boarding session, terrific with that. Then we keep those actual, when we're talking about those tasks and those things, where we put it together and we say, okay, here's our goal. Now we put the tasks toward the goal. Now we figure out the task toward the goal. You know, this time of year, people, the gyms are super busy. Everybody's on a treadmill and they're rolling and they're going and they're doing all this stuff. That's because they took a New Year's resolution and they said, okay, I'm going to roll with it. But if you're not task oriented and put yourself where you're actually in the gym a certain amount of days per week, where you're actually meeting that task, and then you can measure that and look at that as how it relates to your goal, then it's for naught. We're just out there running in circles. We're just out there running in circles and not getting things done. And so we have to be able to look at and say, all right, am I task oriented? Am I getting to where I need to get in my life? Are my tasks? a great thing to do is to journal these tasks on a weekly basis and look at it and say, these are the tasks that I want to take care of. A Sunday is a great day to get ready for the next week, to reset yourself and say, these are the things I'm going to take care of this week. Now, we shouldn't have 50 tasks to take care of each week. Now what we have to do is take those things and figure out what is the most important. So what are the most important tasks? So here's a homework assignment for you. I want you to think of what are the 10 tasks that you need to do this week. The top 10. What's your top 10? What are your 10 tasks that you need to do this week? Write those down. Share them with people, because when you share them with people, now we have more accountability with that too. So I want you to say, here are the 10 tasks that I'm going to get done this week, so that you know that you can knock those things out and that we're moving toward our goals. Now, once we write those 10 tasks down, I want you to measure whether or not they move toward your goal, because in our life we have to do things that don't move towards our goals sometimes. Sometimes we're doing things that are required of us. So absolutely, you have to do things that are required of you, but are you taking tasks toward your goals? I want you to think about that. Think about this fine day as you are working your way through this week. If you didn't do it yesterday on Sunday, then make sure you do it now. All right. Make sure that we get it out there and figure out what tasks do we need to get done this week. This is the type of stuff that you need a community for. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to build a community of places where people could be able to really work on their dreams and actually get them done. Because there's so much negativity in the world. You can pop on Facebook, you can pop on Twitter and read negative stuff all day long. And that stuff gets shared like crazy. But what I want to do is make positivity get shared like crazy. That we move positive, and not just we're blowing smoke, but that we're actually getting things done in our lives and getting things knocked out. What we created is what's called the Dream Achievers Network. So in the Dream Achievers Network, what we do is that we push in this community of people to get their stuff done. So if you want to be around people who are actually accomplishing what they're doing, because I know before I could find those terrific people, I used to look for all the time, where are the people at that are actually doing the stuff in their life, that are actually accomplishing stuff and getting things done? They are here at the Dream Achievers Network. So check out this website. Hit that link. We do some terrific things with that. And we got an excellent special that we have going on with Dream Achievers Network, where you're going to get $600 worth of prizes for joining the Dream Achievers Network. So make that happen today. Check that out. Hey, it's been excellent this week. I want you to have a phenomenal week. And I definitely will talk to you again next week. My name is Ojinga Carr, and I dream, I achieve. Have an excellent week. Bye-bye.